It's warm out there, bordering on hot. I mean, we're pushing for a 90-degree high today, and the heat index much higher than that. So just get ready. You thought August may be done with us at the beginning of the weekend. It felt pretty comfortable. Well, that's out the window. The MaxTrack Live also showing all the active weather. The active storm track is arcing well up to our north and west. So from Des Moines up through Wisconsin and parts of Michigan, the Great Lakes, they've been getting hammered with storms, torrential rain. They've got a severe storm threat out there today. In fact, if you look, they've got an enhanced risk running from Minneapolis, eastern Minnesota, through much of Wisconsin into the UP. So there's that. And as you expand the view, it's not just severe weather. There's also heat and there's also snow. Look at this, higher elevations of the Rockies. You get out towards Montana and Wyoming. First winter weather advisories of the season in effect for accumulating snow. Of course, you got to go up above 6,000 to 9,000 feet to start to see it, but they could be looking over a half a foot in spots. Then you head toward the East Coast. As typical for this time of the year, you're dealing with winter weather out there in the mountains. You're dealing with boiling heat and excessive heat watch out around Boston. Heat advisories and excessive heat warning from Chicago running down through St. Louis. We are not in an extreme heat or extreme humidity situation. We're not looking at record highs. We're not even up to heat advisory criteria, but we're pretty hot and steamy. I mean, we're already up to around our average high. The dew point, how muggy it is at 71. It's some pretty steamy stuff. You've got this southwesterly wind just pumping the warmth and the humidity in here, so get ready to deal with this for a couple of days before change tracks our way later this week. It's already 87 in Louisville, 85 in Lexington. You throw the humidity in, the dew point, look at that, a 73-degree dew point in Flemingsburg. It is just soupy out there. We're going to be in the mid to upper 90s for the heat index today. That's what it feels like to you, so just don't overdo it if you work outside, because we don't really cool down at all. We're back into the low to mid 90s, maybe some brief upper 90s for the heat index tomorrow. And then you get into the middle of the end of the week and we do see some change. Showers and storms start to fire. So we'll drop down to around the low to mid 80s by Thursday into Friday and then heat it back up this weekend. But we've already had a pretty good run of days at or above 90 so far this year. 22 in Lexington. Our hottest day, though, we haven't hit triple digits. 97 degrees back on July 4th. We're not going to do that, but we've got a pretty good shot at getting up to around 90 today and tomorrow. So we may tack a few more onto that running tally there. Mostly to partly sunny, hot and humid. Just the slightest chance of an isolated shower, thunder shower out there this afternoon and again tomorrow afternoon before we see a few to maybe some scattered showers and storms Wednesday. And then the peak in coverage is going to be on Thursday with a front coming in, showers and storms likely. And it will cool us down. I mean, we're going to drop down to around the low 80s Thursday, low to mid 80s. As those showers and storms start to back off, though, this upcoming weekend could be another hot one, showing highs out there at the end of the 8-day. Upper 80s pushing 90 again.
All righty, Tom, thank you. NAFTA is closing in on a deal. And what are the worst email messages? Adobe ranks them. Jane King has these stories and so much more. It's today's Business Report.
Talks resumed today between the U.S. and Mexico on NAFTA. Earlier, the Mexican trade minister said there is still work to be done, but a deal is likely hours away. The sticking point appears to be autos. Well, 25,000 pounds of ground beef are being recalled due to possible E. coli contamination. The USDA says the recall will affect the 10-pound chubs of Excel 93.7 fine grind ground beef with a freeze-by date of September 5th. The beef was shipped from plants in Colorado and California. Well, it's almost time to see the autumn leaves, and already Americans are planning their trips. Emerson Resort and Spa in the Catskill Mountains of New York knows this time of year is huge business as it's just completed a $500,000 renovation of the Catamount, one of its event spaces. The Emerson is named after poet Ralph Waldo Emerson. Tourism has a multi-million-dollar impact during the foliage season in the Northeast and the Midwest. And Adobe recently surveyed more than 1,000 white-collar workers to learn more about email trends and the email phrases that people hate the most. Not sure if you saw my last email. That was voted #1 phrase that people hate the most. The phrases per my last email and per our conversation came in second and third. From the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, I'm Jane King with your business update.
All right, Jane, thanks so much. Let's take a look and see how stocks are performing at this noon hour. Wow, Dow Jones Industrial, nice healthy rally. Going upward 268 points. It's at 26,058. NASDAQ Composite also on the uptick, up 76 points. It's at 8,021. Sony's robotic puppy could give your furry friends some competition. Meet Aibo. It's first introduced in Japan and it's on its way here to the U.S. The robotic puppy can respond to both voice and touch using sensors and cameras. Aibo also enjoys playtime with his toys, and learning new tricks is no problem. If you want to be one of the first to own this new age pet, it's going to cost you about $3,000. No matter what kind of day that you're having, Aibo will be right there for you. Pre-order and launch dates are yet to be announced. Well, a new Pew Research Center survey finds parents aren't the only ones concerned about the amount of time teens spend on cell phones. Teens are also concerned. In fact, more than half of teens ages 13 to 17 say that they spend too much time on their cell phones. As a result, 52% of U.S. teens say they're taking steps to cut back on their mobile phone usage. At the same time, 36% of parents with teens admit to spending a little too much time on those cell phones as well. Well, the country's leading pediatricians say women should avoid using marijuana while pregnant or nursing a child. Statistics show marijuana use during pregnancy increased 62% between 2002 and 2014. Experts say because the drug is legal in many states, women might believe it's harmless. But research shows THC does cross the placenta and enters the developing brain of a fetus. And this could potentially impact the long-term development of a child. 1 in 12 kids and teens who take multiple prescription medications are at risk for a major drug interaction. It's according to a new study from the University of Chicago, Illinois. Adolescent girls were most at risk for a potential interaction, mainly due to a higher use of antidepressants and pain relievers. Well, an unusual and quirky version of a popular game took place over the weekend in England. We'll explain next in today's News of the Weird.